honest, I have a lot of thoughts to share with you guys, so I hope you guys are ready for that. Hopefully we're actually live and you're hearing me talk right now because, oh boy, especially the video newsletter this weekend, we are going to have a lot of stuff to cover. So thinking about what we've just seen this morning, we had NFP, non-farm payrolls, and then the unemployment rate came out. So non-farm payrolls were higher than expected. Unemployment rate was lower than expected. They were expecting about 3.9%. It came in at about 3.7. Now, one of the reasons for this is that a lot of those strikes were ending. People were coming back into the workforce. That is one of the reasons here. Now, the second thing that I want to bring up with you guys, and also, good morning to everybody. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way and getting these streams out to some more people. Nobody is really going to be breaking this down the way that we can over here. I mean, it's difficult stuff, but again, remember, I've been doing this since I was 14, so we know the deal at this point. So, a lot of people, and I've seen this a lot, is there's a lot of fear-mongering going on Twitter and a lot of different social media platforms on what's going to happen next year when the Fed starts cutting rates. When you look at the data, the historic data of what has actually happened to markets after the Fed cuts rates, what people will say is, oh my God, the market sells off. The problem with that is that, all right, well, the last time that the Fed went from like not doing anything with rates to cutting rates was 2008. Okay. So if the whole global financial system is in turmoil and you just cut rates a little bit, do you really think that that's going to bounce markets? No. So there's another data set over there, and that's happened a few times as well in the past where the data is kind of messed up. We're also in a very different market environment, but here's the important thing. The only times that actually happens is when the rate cuts are immediately followed or happening during a recession. If it's not, the market goes boom and shoots. So if you look at the data like that, it's a little bit interesting. Now, the other thing too is that if you look at it, like if you're looking at the unemployment report in relation to bond yields, it's gonna rip bond yields up, which is exactly what we're seeing. TLT's down in the pre-market here. 10-year yields, I believe we're up about 10 basis points, which is a decent sized move. You can see here on ES that the move here off of NFP and unemployment wasn't that significant. So the reaction is coming in the bond market. A lot of focus is being placed on the bond market right now. And I think also we got to talk about this carry trade with Japan and US dollars. Have you guys heard of that? Have you guys heard of the carry trade? I wanna just get an understanding of those yield spikes are crazy. Yeah, it is. I want to get an understanding if you guys have even heard of a carry trade before. So let me know. Good morning, Ankle Man. Good morning, everybody. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Don't be a slacker. It helps me out a whole lot over here. It's all I ask for. Let's see. Has anybody heard of a carry trade before? Because this is important. Morning. Good morning, Nettie. Yes, chilling. We'll take a look at Carvana today. Not familiar? Okay, we can explain it. So here's what a carry trade is. Japan, we talked about this weeks ago. Yeah, so I've brought this up to you guys a bunch of times in the past, but I didn't want to go into the in-depth of the carry trade because there's some complicated aspects of it, but now we probably should with what happened in USD JPY. What a carry trade is you can do it with any currency, anything. It's just Japan happens to be one of the best ones right now. Russia is another interesting one where you could put this money, but here's the explanation. So Japan has incredibly low rates. Very, very, very low rates. I believe they're at or very, very close to zero. Well, what has the U.S. done? Well, we've raised rates significantly. So our government bonds, our fixed income is going to pay a little bit of a higher yield. Now, what investors and money managers sometimes do is they'll go into Japanese markets, take out loans of yen, convert it to dollars, and then go and buy United States treasuries is most of the time what they're doing. So think about it like this. If you can get a loan at 1%, but the treasuries are trading at, let's say, 4%, well, there's a 3% spread, but you're levered. So that 3% spread becomes, let's say, 6, 8, 10, 12, because you're getting a loan from the bank, and it's levered up based on what the collateral you're providing them actually is. Now, there's what people have been talking about is, quote unquote, the unwinding of the carry trade. Now, the important part about that is that it all has to do with exchange rate risk. Because if you're converting dollars to yen, back to dollars, buying treasuries, then going back from dollars to yen to dollars, which is confusing, but let's just go through the example of if you were to do this. I have dollars. I convert them to yen. I buy yen. I now have yen. I put that up as collateral. They give me a loan for more yen. All right. I take the money, convert it back into dollars. Then I go to the United States Treasury and buy bonds. Now I have the position. Second thing is when I want to close the position, well, I sell the bonds. Or I don't sell. You don't have to sell the bonds, but you can basically get out of the bonds, take all your money back. Then you have dollars. You have to convert it back to yen, pay off the loan, then take your money back, whatever profits, and then convert it back into dollars. So the problem is what happens if these exchange rates move? Because you're exchanging the money back and forth a bunch of times. So that's where the unwind comes in. Now, if you're smart, and I was actually looking at this a few months ago, I was trying to call Goldman, or I was trying to call a few prime brokerage desks. It wouldn't have made sense to do it with them. I needed to know how much it costs to hedge it. Because that's the most important piece there is if the cost of hedging the carry trade, I'm sorry, we're getting a little complex here, but these are things that you guys have to know. If the cost of hedging the carry trade is going to eat into the profits too much, anybody that wants to invest in those or participate in the carry trade has to make a choice. Is it worth the exchange rate risk in order to take on that position? Because the whole point of it is to have basically a risk-free position. Or did they just say, screw it anyway and just do it? And just say, we'll figure it out later. That's the problem. So that's what people are referring to when they talk about the carry trade. If you guys have questions on that, let me know. But the simplest thing is like, imagine you have two countries. One of them has really, really low interest rates. One of them has high interest rates. You can take a loan out in one, go buy fixed income in the other, and make the spread. That's as simple as that. Wow, you guys are slacking on the like button this morning. Wow, I didn't realize. I guess Friday is low like button day. All right, team. I'm explaining to you guys things that nobody else on YouTube really has the ability to explain, and I'm just sitting over here just like, no likes. Appreciate it. You guys are just... I can't believe you guys sometimes. Slackers. Slackers. All right, let's see. Where's ES? Nothing yet. Let's see here. Yeah, that's really it so far. For what we have. Good morning. What's up, Wayne? How you doing, buddy? Let's see. Telly just hanging out at the lows here. I'd love this thing to crack like 11 or something today. I don't know if it's gonna. The market's got to run for that to happen. It's just doing nothing here. So it's going to make a decision probably by 10:30. That's probably when we're going to see this market start to pick a direction. Glad to have you back. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate all you guys coming back here. AMD looking real nice. Guys, I looked at my long-term portfolio the other day. AMD. I looked at my long-term, and I haven't seen numbers like that in a while. And I was like, whoa. Because remember, guys, I bought AMD. My average is 1139. So, like... And when I bought it, I didn't buy it like a small amount. Like, there's a decent amount of money on that thing. Do we have the Michigan? Yeah, I think we get consumer sentiment at 10, don't we? No. What? Hold on. Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Yep. Yeah, consumer sentiment at 10. I was looking at next week's data. Next week is huge, too. We got CPI, PPI on the same day. PPI the same day as the interest rate decision, which... here's another thought. I sent this to Ralph this morning. I think this is really interesting and something that we don't know what the outcome is going to be, but we know it's happening. Let's see. If Christopher, I'll answer that in a second here. We all know that the CPI data is manipulated. It's a lot higher than what's actually being forecast because we've seen them change the way that they're calculating it at least 2 times in like the last 20 years. So we know that data is a little messed up. So is probably the unemployment data. Most of the data that you see is a little bit messed with. Why? Why is it messed with? Well, for the last couple of years here, a lot of the time they wanted to avoid market turmoil. Because if the data comes out too terrible, then the market collapses. But what's the problem with that? What happens when all the data starts to get better through the result of rate hikes? Well, you see things like that just happened, where the unemployment number comes in a little bit lower. Is it probably over 4 actually? Yeah, it probably is over 4. That's 3.9 or 4. That's probably where it actually is still. Even with all this nonsense, the true number is probably much higher than what we're seeing. But what is the market going to react off of? The data. So it puts the Fed in a really, really tough position, and it makes them almost look stupid. Because there's a giant divide between what the data is actually showing and what the effects on everyday people are. Everybody, like you could say right now, it's like, oh, like things are not rising, the cost of things aren't rising as much as they were, or things are starting to look better. People are going back into the workforce. Does anybody anecdotally actually see that? I haven't. So it puts the Fed in the Fed in a weird position versus the public, because they can say, oh, this looks good, but then it's really not, because they have to go through this cycle of like, well, good data is actually bad data. So then it's a very, very weird thing that's happening right now. And Christopher, what do you like trading? What's it like trading the NQ versus the ES, which is more profitable? They're the same. It's the same exact thing. Your risk should be the same on either one, so which means your reward should be the same on everything too. In the full length day trading course that I released to you guys, I trade ES solely on it just because I like it more. I like how it moves. I've been staring at the SPY and ES for years, so I just like how it moves. And you guys can see in the back test too, that strategy has had 0 losing months in 2023. 0. So I would say if you can trade ES on it, trade ES. But yeah, that's probably a good time to bring that up too. We just released that full-length video course for you guys. In the month of December here, everybody is getting 30% off. Those of you guys that are on the email list, you get, what do you call it? You got your 50% off code. But everybody right now in the live chat, if you guys want to come in and learn the strategy, it's nasty, you guys, nasty. Here you go. We also talk about exactly like what are futures, how to trade futures, margin, everything. So you guys have an in-depth explanation. Same thing with options. We go through the strategy, and then what I do that not a lot of other people that you see on like Instagram and TikTok can do is just go out and backtest their strategy. Here it is. This is what it does. Super, super, super strict testing. And it prints. The name of the game, less trades, more profits. Tripled your income from 10 years ago and never more broke in your life? Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. And the thing is what was I getting? If you don't own assets, you're completely screwed. If you own cash, you're never going to have any sort of success. It's just the facts. Hey, bro, can you explain how we can get a funded account? Yeah. So, this one, Apex here, I can throw the link to that one in here too if you guys want. They're having a 71% off sale right now if you guys are interested in that. But so the first link in there is the link to the education, the course, and then the second one here is the Apex one. But here's how funded accounts work. Apex, I mean, I have a video coming out on all the best futures funding companies, prop firms. I just gotta wait a little bit. But what you do is you pay them a fee, and then you have to abide by all the rules that they set up, the challenge that they want you to pass in order for them to then say, all right, when they give you an account, you can then make money with it. Now, is it live? No, probably not. But you're still able to make money with it. So once you pass the test, whether it's like, oh, you have to make 3,000 before you lose 2,500. Cool, done. Once you hit that, they send you all the information. There might be an activation fee, and then you have access to your account. There's still rules once you pass, but I think some of them are going to differ between like when you can withdraw. There are some where you can withdraw every single day. Some it's 4 times a month. Some it's 2 times a month. But then once you pass that challenge, you're good to go. And you guys can, I think the Apex ones right now are like $30 for 150, or $30 for like a 50K account, I think, with the discount that they have. 80% with code SAVE80? Wait, they're doing 80% off right now? Oh, wait, yeah, we did find that because it's like the 80% off code is still going. It might be 71 still, and you just didn't do the math correctly, but yeah, that's the Apex stuff. If you guys are interested, go for it. If not, don't do it. Waiting for the video? Yeah, they're all good for different things. It also, some of them depend on your trading style. Let's see. But all right, guys, we got about 15 minutes until the ding ding market open. Nothing's really happening. AMD, you monster. I want to see what happens with CVNA here. Market's selling off a little bit here. Where's Telly? Telly bouncing a little, but that's not very significant here. Not very significant. Let's see. Yellen knows the true data. Powell is dependent on the data. Yeah. You know what I also watched last night? Part of it because I just hadn't seen it, and I thought I did. I was on TikTok, and I saw like a clip from it, and I was like, what is this? Too big to fail. Which, I mean, I have a funny story about, I'm not going to say this story, but like, I know people who have like had lots of meetings with one of the main characters in there. And it's funny, man. Like, the way that this individual is described, once I saw him in the movie, I was like, oh, that makes so much more sense. Because I just didn't know. I was like, oh, yeah, whatever. But it's like, then you hear the story, then you see how he's portrayed in the movie, and you're like, ah, that's it. Thanks for sharing the info. No problem, Dev. No problem, buddy. You have 2 with Top Step and 1 with Take Profit. Nice, man. There you go. All right, let's see what we got here. That Chegg move's looking interesting, but it's got to get some legs under it. It's got to get some legs under it in order for that thing to really go. Which it would need some help from the market. Oh, there you guys go on the like button. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think for those of you guys hopping into the course too, the feedback that I've received from you guys has been awesome. Like, you guys are really crushing it. Wayne, you didn't watch the full video. I show you exactly the settings to put on it and everything like that. Go back and, because I know you said you finished it, but that's impossible for you to have finished it. It's like hours and hours. It's like 23 videos you got to watch. Go back into the strategy videos. It's in there. But the feedback that I've received is ridiculous. You guys are like, oh, it's that easy? That's all you got to do? I'm like, yeah. Sit back, relax, print. Win or lose, doesn't matter. The strategy prints over time. But you guys have all seen it in my Instagram and TikTok videos, how just nasty it is. The bottom tick entries, the top tick sells. Those are dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. You guys could probably get the bulk of it done over the weekend too, so you're ready to go for next week. Ooh. Grant, good morning, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, and that code is, what is it? STV30 for 30% off? Yeah, we got the video newsletter this weekend coming out for those of you guys that downloaded the free ebook. That's going to be a really important one. Make sure you guys are ready for Sunday, because we are going to have a lot of stuff to cover on what happened this past week and then going forward into next week. CPI, PPI, Powell. We got a lot of stuff to cover. Next week's going to be huge. Let's see here. Gold down 1%, I think. Or 2 minutes ago it was. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to really do anything today. I just have like swings cooking. So, depends though. Like the market, when it's setting up like this, it could pick a direction and we could get something here, which would be fun. Let's see. Dude, Twitter's funny. I love Twitter sometimes. It's fun. All right, 10 minutes to go. Oh, I mean, we could talk about rollover here, but I think a lot of you guys have been through it. So this is coming into when the quarterly futures contracts are rolling into the next one. So you're gonna see it reflected on this chart here. I'm probably gonna still trade it's ESZ, right? For these, I believe it's still the ESZs. Yeah. So I'll probably still trade if I'm gonna trade today, I'll trade the ESZs, and at some point next week I'll switch to the ESH. I think it is. I think that's the next one. You're upset about gold? What happened to gold? I mean, it's down, but like gold. Where is this? Hold on, I want to see where this is. Where's USD JPY? Up. Interesting. Interesting. What do we have on here? Was that shit? No. Oh, it was Carvana. I just want to see what this thing does. It's an interesting one. Morrow, T-Sir, good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Dude, you guys are cranking this morning. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? We are going to have a good day today. Happy Friday. You guys doing anything fun this weekend? You guys doing anything fun this weekend? Nature's Barista, what's up, man? Let's see. Telly trying to move back a little here, but nothing crazy. We'll see at market open what all this wants to do. Working? Dude, where the hell have you been? I've been here. I've been here for the last 2 weeks. We're back live every morning for like an hour. I got you guys. We're back. We're back. We've been back. If you guys, I mean, again, make sure that you guys are all following me on Instagram. That's where I'm the most active. You guys have been going nuts over there. Those videos are getting like hundreds of thousands of views. It's crazy, dude. It's nuts. I appreciate you guys. I think we took that platform to like what? It was like it was like 2,000 followers to like almost 11,000 now in like a month and a half. It's ridiculous. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Just finished deer season. Might go out this weekend. I can't take down what? I can't. There's a stupid heart. I need to stop hiding the private streams. I have not streamed in like 2 months, man. My first stream back was like last week, I think. Now we're live every morning for like an hour. I got you guys. You guys can come back, hang out. We're good to go. Going to the playground? Nah, I'm not going to the playground. I'm kind of tired of the playground, man. It's just like, what, like, I'm kind of tired of it. Like, I'm just like, why? Oh, all right. I might post something funny on TikTok for you guys. It has to do with one of my playground bills. It's a big one. I thought it was a pretty funny video. Maybe I'll throw that one up for you guys. Let's see. All right, 6 minutes to go. And then we're good. Is the playground code for a... No, it's not. Let's see. It's not. It's definitely not. It's just a glove. Everybody is fully... Well, I would say fully, but, you know. People decide to wear whatever they like. Should they? I don't know. I don't know. The playground's like... The playgrounds was really fun, but like you get tired of just spending like just like thousands of dollars just like for what? It's like it's fun to do, but like it loses its fun. Like you do it enough times and you're just like, all right, man, like how many more times are we gonna do? They would like when I would first start going, people would be like, what's the occasion? I'd be like, it's a Friday. Like they'd be like, oh, you're one of those. And I was like, yeah, let's have fun. Now I just don't really care. They gave me a hat for going there a bunch. That's really all I got. I got a hat. I don't know. It's like, Chris, Titan looks sweet. Titan looks sweet. I know. It like the strategy that I teach you guys in the day trading course is like, yeah, like I was explaining this to Tyler. I was like, you probably want different accounts for them. But like when you're not using that one, you just use Titan and then you crush it. It's like simple as that. This is just adding a sick tool to your toolbox. Like guys, you guys don't understand the power of less trades, more profits yet, but you will. Once you see the back testing and how much money that makes, you're like, what? That's all you had to do? It's like, yep, that's all. Like it was that simple and easy to look at that a kindergartner can do it? Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and then again, if you guys have any clarifying questions on there, once you guys hop in and go through all of those videos, I believe there's about 23 of them. Just shoot me a message on Twitter or Instagram, and then I got you guys. Let's see. All right, 3 minutes. Market's selling off here now. That's not moving, but I wouldn't expect that to move. Let's see. You got the stream in 5 minutes? No, teaser. Go look on my YouTube channel. We've been streaming like long, not like that long, but like I'll go overtime sometimes. Like it's supposed to be 9 to 10, but like we've gone until like 10:30 a couple days this week. Where you been? I'm back. I know. I'm back, team. I had a lot of personal stuff I had to do. You blew 2 Apex accounts in minutes. Definitely need to study more. Nettie, how the hell did you do that? Nettie, what was that? How'd you do that? Nettie, there wasn't even a trade to take. Nettie. Please, you're over leveraged and trying to force trades. Again, this is one of the reasons why I built this strategy for you guys. This because that won't happen. The only way that you can really get kind of screwed on the Apex accounts is the trailing drawdown. If one of the trades runs up, almost hits TP, and comes back to break even, if you're sized up. I thought you were never coming back from the store. Being stupid happened yesterday. Yeah, I mean, please don't do that with prop firm accounts. I get it. You guys want to, run it up with, oh, yeah, let's just go make some money, real quick. But, don't, don't YOLO them, guys. Really don't do that. Please be smart with them. And keep track of how much money you're spending on them. Because it'll add up quick for you guys, and that's not what you want. All right, 1 minute to go until the ding ding. Again, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button on your way in. Tally's moving back up here a little bit. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Let's see. All right, let's see what we get today, team. Ding, ding, ding. Market's open. Market is open. So we're going to do that. Cool. Oops. All right, sweet. Let's see what we get here. Carvana's not doing anything. Dude, everybody and their mother was like, oh my God, Carvana. I'm like, what is going on? See what happens with this thing today. Telly not doing much. You're still learning the platform? Yeah, Nettie, if you're very, very, very new to futures, I would literally just paper trade them for a little bit. I mean, you can like if you're fine with like going for it on the prop firms, go for it. But like just be careful with it. I don't want to see you guys like, because especially like I don't know how you would have blown like two just now when like, especially with what I've taught you guys in that new course there is like there weren't even any trades to take. Like I've taken like no trades this week, which is fine. I've just been swinging. Less trades, more profits. That's the name of the game in this business, team. You find your opportunity and you strike. All right, cool. DraftKings put swings up 54%. Good work, Ralph. Good work. Oh, hi, Carvana. Hey, bud. Oh. Spaghetti-o. What the? Oh, that makes sense. I've just been swinging. Yeah, dude, the swings have been nuts. Arvin, make sure you're on the newsletter with the ebook. You get that free trading ebook. You also get the what do you call it? It's just on shortthevix.info. That's where you go to get that. But I mean, we called Affirm, PayPal. Affirm was like 2 weeks before the actual rip of like 40% in shares. Affirm, PayPal, Mara, DraftKings. What else? Chegg. We've called so many of these. And they're just nasty. Where's ES here? Nothing. I need to see this pick a direction. I need to see it pick a clean direction here if we're going to do anything. Tally trying to move back up a little bit. Only down about 79 cents here. That's fine. Chegg, I want to see you above 11. That's what I want out of you. Carvana, I don't really give a shit what you do, but do something. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Daniel. How you doing? You definitely will? Awesome, buddy. Awesome. Yeah, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to send out another code to you guys. You enrolled yesterday. Does that mean you're on the newsletter list? I mean, it depends. If you enrolled in the course, no. But if you go to shortthevix.info, you get the free ebook and you're added to the free video newsletter. You just put your email in and then you're good to go. Name and email, and then you guys are on there. So yeah, the email is going to get sent out Sunday at noon, and the stream is going to happen Sunday at 2. So, again, this is why you guys got to be following me on Instagram. Like, we've been talking about this for a long time, but let's see. Carvana. Let's see what happens with that. But yeah, Daniel, if you snagged the course yesterday, when you're going through it, if you have any questions about anything, I mean, I tried to make it as simple as possible, show you guys everything that you would need to know. But if you do have questions, just message me. Then you're good to go. Let's see. That's interesting. If this thing can break above like here, what, 40, 50 on Carvana, that would be real interesting. Chegg above 11 would get interesting. TLT not really doing anything here. ES is just flatlined. So, when's non-farm payrolls happening? It happened already at 8:30 this morning. We did a in-depth explanation of all of that at the very beginning of the stream. So if you want to see that, just go back to there. I break down everything you guys need to know about that. Does the ebook come with a car? No, the ebook does not come with a car. But what the ebook does do is it gives you a precursor in a general understanding of, well, 3 trading strategies. You guys all know one of them. But then there's the other 2, which I've been trading for a very long time. And I go through those with you guys too. But again, remember like I can't, like I would not say that it would be smart to just go out and trade the day trading strategy without going through the video course, because there's a lot of nuances in there that you guys have to understand to increase the win rate. Which is why I traded at like a 35 to 40% win rate. But the risk to reward is like 1 to 6, 1 to 8, 1 to 10. Which, if you think about the math there, it's ridiculous. Like, you guys see it. Like, I'll just come in and like bottom take an entry and make like $4,000 on on one account, $5,000 on one account. Like, it's crazy. Test it first. Yeah, that's what the back testing section is. So I gotta probably next week I'll do the November back test for you guys, and then I'll add it into the course. So right now, 0 losing months in 2023. 0. Less trades, more profits. But I don't know. Let's see what we get here. Chegg coming up a little. That's nice. I mean, I want to see it above 11. Here comes Carvana. That looks interesting. I'd love to see this thing really go, especially up to like 42. It's going. It's going. Let's see. This is kind of an irrelevant target here, but like that's kind of what I'm looking for. Anything above here, I'd probably move stops break even. That's kind of what I'm looking at on Chegg. I entered down here though. But we went over this on the newsletter, so you guys have all had access to this one. This one we haven't. We'll talk about this one though. Where's Tesla? Because Tesla's been catching my eye. Ooh. That should be the name of the brand. Yeah, less trades, more profits. Yeah, I'm going to probably change the name of it this weekend. Because that's what it is. Here comes Chegg. Tesla's got my attention here. Whoa, Nelly. CVNA looking interesting here. Hold on. What is this? I had to do math. All right. This is what we're going to do. I have to throw a limit somewhere and just let things go. It's a powerful strategy. Oh, yes, it is. You said you trade ES. Which one? What do you mean, which one? Am I trading Carvana? No. Well, yeah, I am, but I'm trading it more so. And here's the thing. So the way that I swing is a little bit different than this. I mean, this is the setup that I usually hate. It's just Carvana setting up a lot differently than something else typically would. This is usually the setup that I love. So we go over this in the ebook. I'm going to have a lot more educational resources on this in the future for you guys, but you see this big move to the upside off of earnings, basically, an earnings flip of a longer term downtrend. Consolidates, buyers are able to hold, and then they continue to push it up again. Now, Carvana's a little bit different here, where you pop, and it's got this, like, trend line nonsense, which I hate. But it doesn't mean it's the bad trade. I would just risk a lot less. So those are up big now. Less trades, more profits? Yeah. Yeah, Nettie, what do you mean by which ES? Are you talking about, like, minis, micros? I mean, I'm trading minis. I'm not trading micros. But, and then if you're talking about, like, which future? Well, right now it's rollover. So if you're inexperienced in futures, like, this is a weird time to join because all the volume is rolling over into the next expiration date. We have consumer sentiment at 10. Yeah, we do, which honestly is probably, I would expect that to come in a little higher, But here's the thing. Remember what we were talking about before with like the discrepancy between like what the nonsense data is showing and then what's actually like what's happening with consumers? Yeah. So like if I were to trade today, Nettie, I'm trading the ESZs. I'm not going to trade the ES. I think it's H. I think the next one's H, but I'm not sure. I could be completely wrong. But if consumer sentiment comes in lower and the data's showing up good, it's just confirming exactly what I've said. Let's see. Here comes ES. Cheg's not doing it. Tally moving around. Oh, his Chegs are good. Let's see. No, Chris, that's not... I'm not allowed to say it. That's crazy. See, guys, I talk to Gabe all the time. Like, I was talking to Gabe this past weekend. Like, we're going to go set something up soon. I think to go screw around in Florida and have a good time. Let's see. Ivana screwing around. Let's trade LTMP. Yep. That's the name of the game, man. Because a lot of you guys, what you'll do is you'll come into the market and force things just because you're like, I want to trade. It's like, I don't trade every day. I'm just getting bored of the question. No, it's just like everybody's going to ask all the time every day. And it's just like, relax. It's okay. Go use Titan. Let's see. I'd love this thing to get to this, like 42. That'd be hilarious. Let's see. Well, we do have a little bit of time here until consumer sentiment, but that's exactly what I'm going to look for. If consumer sentiment comes in lower while the data's coming out better, it's like, well, that's exactly what I was saying before, where like there's that big gap between like what the Fed is looking at and what is the actual state of the consumer right now. Ooh, we are 40 likes away from 100 as well. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Telly moving. ES popping up nicely there. That's not moving. It's probably going to be IWM that's going to move those. But like if this were to go from like here, rip all the way up and then retest, I would have no problems taking that. It's just how big are the ranges here? That's 8 points. That's pretty big. It's not big enough to do anything, but it's pretty sizable. Chegg flat, no volume. What time is data? Consumer sentiment's at 10, but non-farm came out at 8:30 a.m. this morning. Ralph, I would almost do it the opposite way. Cause like it's a garbage company, but like, oh, Ralph, you ever take a look at that video I sent you, the Anton Creel one? What's it called? You guys should all watch that. That's a good explanation sometimes of how I manage swings, slightly differently, obviously, but and how the pros trade, like pros that have been trained by Goldman Sachs pros. That their only job every single day is to literally get more money, like make the number higher. How do they do it? Well, it's interesting to hear. Telly moving a little. This is not doing anything. Carvana moving back up. All right, sweet. Institute of Trading guy? Yeah. Yeah. I like his stuff. I mean, in that video, it gets a little salesy, but like, who cares? Let him make his money. Logan, later, buddy. All right, CVNA new highs breaking 40. I'm up 70%. Woohoo! 73%. Woohoo. Cool. It's a good one so far. ES popping there. Easy money, man. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't really update you guys on that one. Those of you guys that are on the newsletter, we'll cover it in this week's newsletter. 2,200 for the day. NQ rules. There you go, Christopher. There you go, buddy. Again, 42 would get interesting if it starts to take out this area. This one would get interesting here, too. 4104. I've got a limit on it. Chegg pushing a little, but nothing crazy. It's up 4 cents. I want it above 11. That's where I want that thing, above 11. Yeah, Carvana is sniffing above 40. I want them to hit my scale out order and then just let me ride. Watch this 2-hour lecture on retail brokers, maybe question everything. Right. Do you watch the new one, Arvin? Well, the retail broker stuff is very simple to explain. The rise of derivatives I mean, he could make another one now about 0 day, where it's like they're literally just the facilitator of the casino. They want you to gamble and lose more money. I mean, obviously they want you to make a little bit of money too so that you stay in, but it's the same thing as a casino. That's all it is. So you not only have to outsmart the market, you have to outsmart what the brokers are incentivizing you to do. Which, if you're smart, you know exactly what not to do, which you guys should at this point know what not to do, but sometimes you don't. I'm late, but in with that like. Chanley, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. I feel like a soft target here, right around 12 on Chegg. This 40-41 on Carvana would be an interesting level for it to get to. You can see it rejected around here twice. 40-50, if it can get there. It's up 5% already, which is pretty good. Halfway through the latest one. The latest one I really liked. Because, like, Arvin, think about it. Like, if you think about those things and what I say all the time and how I operate, I mean, it's very similar to what I do. So that makes me feel good. But, you know. Carvana slipping. Chegg still pushing there. Let's see here. Fed officials should, that doesn't make sense, lowball their own estimates of cuts in 2024. The NFP report challenges what we view as excessive speculation on a rate cut as early as March and will encourage Fed officials to lowball their own estimates of cuts in 24 in the new summary. Interesting. Yeah, here comes Chegg. You got scammed out of your crypto. You bought high, sold low. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The more and more that you learn about kind of the financial system, the more and more crypto makes sense, man. It's just that there's a lot of idiots in crypto. That's the problem. Like, people are always the issue. Not necessarily, like, the system itself, if that makes sense. Come on, Chegg. Do your thing here, pal. Don't let ChatGPT beat you down. So you shouldn't be YOLOing 0 days out of the money. No, I mean, I screwed around yesterday, and I took a little bit of a loss literally right before the position just, like, printed. It was so small. I was just screwing around, but I was like, come on now. That's rude. Let's see. All right, we're still looking good here across the board. Telly coming back down. Yeah, ES is struggling. It is the BJ key level, but it's also this high that you're screwing around with. This 5:30 a.m. high. You break that, you could get a little juice here. We got 11 minutes until consumer sentiment. It'd be very interesting if that comes in low. If that comes in low, it's going to be very interesting. Because it'll just confirm exactly what I've been saying. If it doesn't, that's fine. The thesis is still there. It's just not going to get reflected in consumer sentiment. Carvana coming back down decently. All right, what do we got here? Like, this is just the daily I'm looking at. I don't really care about anything else. All right, let's watch ES for a little bit here. Let's see what we get. Right now, it's nothing, but we will see. I need 15 more cents on these contracts, 14 more cents on these contracts in order to hit my scale out. 10 minutes to hedge your bets. Let it ride. I was just kidding. Don't do anything dumb. I mean, it could move stuff around a little bit here. It has in the past. Consumer sentiment has definitely moved stuff around pretty significantly in the past, guys. Oh, also, for those of you guys that haven't seen it yet, the new TLT video is out. I posted that this week. Make sure that you guys are watching that one. That's important. Yeah, and then any tickers that you guys, according to the strategies that I teach you, are setting up, let me know. Let me know, because I can find most of them. I can't find all of them, though. Carvana, new high there, I think. That thing's whipping, guys. Like, whipping. Telly down. I want to see check break 11. Do it. This 15-minute chart's probably going to look horrendous. Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible, terrible volume on this thing. God, this thing is just whipping around. Again, it's this level I want to see broken first. 40-41. ES would need to help it out a little bit there. Nothing. Come on, do it. We've had some just monster winners recently, too. We got to see if we can keep that going. Just Affirm was the best one that we called. Affirm was by far the best one that we called. I told you guys, too, I'm probably going to miss it just because I didn't see it on that day. And then, boom, proceeds to go on a 40% run in shares, which is insane. Just absolutely ridiculous. And then again, remember, all of you guys get 30% off to the new, well, it's currently called the Day Trading Mastery Course, but it's going to get changed, the name, to the Less Trades, More Profit course there, guys. So, again, that link's at the top of the live chat. You guys will see in the back testing of that strategy, it's 0 losing months in 2023. You don't have to take a whole lot of trades. And again, once you see the amount of money that it's able to make, even with no compounding, it's absolutely ridiculous. It takes the stress all the way out of the market. You just sit there super relaxed all the time and just wait for your setup to hit. If it doesn't hit, you're done. You don't do anything. But for those of you guys that have seen it on Instagram, TikTok, just how nasty those trades actually are, oh man, once you guys get a hold of that, add that tool to your toolbox, you guys are going to be unstoppable. So the link's at the top of the live chat there, but I'll throw it in the chat here for those of you guys that are interested. There you go. I think the code is STV30. So once you guys hop in there, again, you have any questions about anything, everything is explained in great detail. But if you have questions, just message me, Instagram or Twitter, and we'll be good to go. Broker? I mean, you can use NinjaTrader, Trade TradeStation, anything. Anything for futures there, man. All right, here comes Chegg moving up a little. Where's Telly? Telly not having a fun day. All right, let's see. And then for those of you guys that aren't on the, didn't download the free ebook or get the free video newsletter that we do every Sunday, just go to shortthevix.info and you guys are good to go there too. Whoa, Carvana new high. That thing's just ripping around, dude. Just whipping. I just want it to go up and let me scale. Probably needs like 50 cents for that to happen. This is that level though, that 40-41 that I wanted to see it break. It tapped above 40-47. ES screwing around, so it did. Here comes Chegg a little. I want to see it break 11. See what happens there. Market ripper dump at 10. Well, I mean, you have consumer sentiment, so it's probably going to move things around a little bit. Yeah, there goes Chegg. Or, sorry, Carvana. I'm just waiting for that to hit. Because I just have a limit order sitting there just ready to get filled. SPY coming down, or ES coming down. Here we go. 4 minutes until consumer sentiment. Come on, Jack. Just freaking break it. I want to see what happens. Like, this level kind of stinks just because, like, the risk to reward is just, like, terrible here. Because, like, look. It looks like Chegg IPO'd. It did not. It just has been on an absolute terrible downtrend. So, this is looking good. I just want to see it break hard. Come on, Carvana. Get a little squeezy. Get a little squeezy for me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my God. It just gets up there and then gets whacked. 40-50 looks to be that key area there where it's flashing above and then just getting knifed off of. ES coming down. One last push, CVNA, and then we could do it. Neat. Yeah, there they just popped a little. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Hit 41. I need 9 more cents on these contracts in order to scale out above 100%. They're up 87% right now on the Carvanas. Nasty one there. So far, I mean, the bottom could always drop out of this. This thing is a bit nuts. Oh, Chegg is just so close. Yeah, 8 cents left. Come on, go fill me. Go fill me. If it hits 41, I'll get filled. Then I'll just have a free trade. Just let it ride. Yeah, 5 more cents here. The bids are stepping up on it. Those are up 93% right now. Woo! 95, 96. Yeah, that's probably going to get me here. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this thing go. Yeah, 102% right now. Come on, get up there. Fill me. I need 3 more cents on these contracts in order to get filled. Come on, go. Go. Gimme. Gimme. Actually, I could do it right here, but I'm not going to get filled there. Yeah, these are whipping around. I'm just going to wait. Just going to wait. See if I can get that. Yeah, 2 more cents. It's looking like it wants to fill me here. Come on. Wow, they're whipping around. What a trade here so far. What a trade here so far. I'll put the screenshot up on Instagram in a little bit. Not holding the 41.90? Here? Where? Where? Where do you... Bro, come on. You're not filling that? What are you doing? That just ripped 30 cents. Yeah, all right, I got it. I got it. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Scaled out. Drilled that one. So now it's free. Now I can do whatever I like. These are up 115% right now. Absolutely slaughtering it, guys. Boom. Consumer sentiment came in hot. That's interesting. Chegg 1099. Ralph, where do you see 4190? Or 40, what'd you say? Where do you see 4190? Is it this high? No. I mean, I'm still going to hold them, the rest of what I have. Chegg hit 11. Oh, yeah, tapped it. Nice. I mean, obviously, I want to see it above, but yeah, that's nice. ES popping. I like this. This could set up nicely. Just absolutely printing money over here. Now those are free. I can do whatever I want with them. I'll probably just hold it. I'll probably just hold it there. We're going to have, yeah, I have something planned coming for you guys probably towards the end of February for the swings. Oh, it's going to be nuts. Just hit a 6-1 on the SPY. Nice. You gambled, but if you gambled consumer sentiment, Elbago. Elbago, that day trading strategy that I have up there for you is literally built for people like you. You and Wayne, oh my God, you guys are going to love that thing. It's just like, oh, you just wait and boom, and it eliminates all of the crazy emotional mistakes that you guys make. Like, think about it like this. If like the emotional and risk management mistakes come from not really fully understanding what you're doing in the market, and that's not a knock at you. It's just not having something or an understanding of a system that eliminates that. So I just built one that eliminates that entirely for you. Let's go golfing. Trade of it. Oh, well, you're trading during news. If that's happening to you consistently, Daniel Mitch, you really should avoid trading news. And I have not seen many instances where it blows past stops. Maybe it'll screw you over by a tick. That's usually what I'll see, but it's never, maybe 3 ticks at the most if there's a crazy data candle. But you should not be trading around data. That's a bit insane to do. So, where is that? It is linked at the top of the live chat there, but I can throw the link for you right here. And remember, all you guys get 30% off this month, so just use the code STV30, and you guys are good to go. See, it's getting hot in here. Hold on, let me turn the AC on. I don't want my camera to get screwed over. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. 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 I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry. 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 Thank you. I muted it when I went to go do the thing. What was I saying? I need Tessie to tighten up a little bit more. That's what I was saying. He's on a call. No, I'm not on a call. I had to get on a lot of calls yesterday, man. Just talking to people. Then I got to call these other people again. I got a lot of stuff going on. Now, repeat what you just said. Yeah, I just said Tessie needs to tighten up a little bit more. And you could get the move up to 252, but I need it to tighten. Sorry, sorry, sorry. All right, guys. Get the, what do you call it? I don't even know what I was saying there. Let's see. Chegg, nothing. TLT. It's down 83 cents today. That's nothing. Nothing. It's down $1.50 from that high. I like how ES is setting up here. Did I wash my hands? I was turning on the AC so my camera didn't short circuit. You know? That's all I was doing. I need it to tighten. I do need it to tighten up. We got CPI, PPI next week. I'm probably not going to do a whole lot with new positions. And we're going into the end of the year, so things could get really weird. Arvind. Wild boy. I miss Arvind. Arvind's comments, Arvind's like out of context STV comments are so funny. I think this is what the Fed means by higher for longer. What do you mean? Nah, I think everything is still making sense. I think May is when you get the cut. May or June. I think March was a little too aggressive, so it's just kind of coming back into where I expect it to be. It's a big boy candle there. 12 points, 15 minute. That's pretty big. Where's Carvana? Chilling. Static? Yeah, it's the, sorry, it's the air conditioning. It's the interesting. It's the air conditioning, not the interesting. Yes, still pushing. Push it to the limit. Oh, that's getting there. That's getting there for something interesting. Chegg sold off. Carvana sold off. Happy I got that fill. Happy I got that fill. Those are only sitting up about 81% right now. Consumer sentiment came in hot? Yeah. Oh, it's a joke because the market's been pumping all year? Yeah, fair. Alright, I threw that Carvana screenshot on Instagram. I tweeted it too. Dude, Twitter has been so much fun to screw around with people on. Gotta love it when your port is up 22% and you've used less than 12% of your settled funds. There you go, Elgene. That's the way to do it, buddy. ES is just ripping here. Hello. Hello, ES. Just moving, man. Yeah. No signs of any day trades yet. We're starting to get there. We are starting to get there to where it could look interesting. Dish going to go higher than GME. Fair value 30. I'll look at it for you, but if we're going to start doing, oh my god, it's the next this, I'm probably going to yell at you a little bit just to smarten you up, but it's all love. All right, let's just look at Dish real quick. because nobody cares about GME. Yeah, I don't like this. This is not. Well, I mean, I would have liked it here. I would have liked this here. This break for 4 to 458. I wouldn't have hated that. I just probably wouldn't have touched it because it's $4. I would have traded shares on it and been like, why am I doing this? Like, Tesla new day high. AMD? Is AMD ripping? Oh, I have a lot of money. Oh my god, AMD? Guys, remember, my AMD shares have an average cost of $11.39. So that's a lot of money there. Yesterday alone, I made a lot on AMD. Like, that candle was really nice. I mean, I think Palantir has the ability to be the next AMD for me, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll look at it down here. In general, I want it sub 17. That was one of the Palantir trades, though. One of the so I used the day trading strategy on the daily with Palantir and nailed it for like I think 250%. 11. Chanley, what's 11? I don't get it. I don't get it. What do you mean by 11? $11 what? I don't see anything that's 11. Oh, Chegg? Are you selling puts on AMD? No. No. The only thing that I would do is sell calls. I wouldn't sell puts on AMD because that means I want to buy more. Which I don't. I'm fine with all my shares. Oh, AMD, $11.39, yeah. Yeah, it is, $11.39. That's my average cost on AMD. I'm telling you, even high school VIX was nasty with the stocks. Powell? I don't think we're getting Powell today. No, Powell's next week. Powell's next Wednesday. TLT coming back up. That's nice. Chegg sold off a little bit there. That's all right, I guess. Yeah. I bought that my senior year of high school. That's awesome. Yeah, it's great. I have a pretty low average on Facebook, too. I should have bought Tesla back then. Or Bitcoin. I'd be really, really rich if I had Bitcoin. But I don't, like, my long term, I don't view it as real. It's not real money because I don't plan on doing anything with it. The only thing that I would do is take, like, a portfolio loan on it and then go buy real estate. That's what I would do. How many times can I trade with that account? What do you mean? I'm not trading it. Yeah, I think so, Chanley. I think it does. You can use Forex something, too. They have the news. Is it Forex Factory? Is that where they have a lot of the economic data? I think that's a good one, too. I just like this one. This gives me everything I really need. Market Watch, economic data calendar. That's all we really need. Where's ES here? Is this doing anything for us? Not yet. Not yet. Maybe by noon I'll get something. But again, that's kind of pushing it in terms of the timing of where I like to do things. Do I have more? Oh, I do. Nice. It'd be nice if TLT could go back into the green today. Especially after what we saw yesterday. I mean, that was a very interesting move here and then sold off right into the end of the day. Yeah, Chegg got hit there. So did Carvana. That's fine. I already locked in some crazy gains on it. Uh, 25 likes away from 100 as well, too, team. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, and what do you mean by how many times can I trade in that account? Hot sauce. I'm not trading in it, but, like, what do you mean? Are you pocket watching? Hot sauce. Are you pocket watching right now? Is that what we're doing? It's fine. I don't care. You guys can ask. I don't really care. Like, it's a sizable account. U.S. Energy Department seeks up to Energy Department seeks up to 3 million barrels for oil reserve. That's interesting. So they're refilling the SPR. Finally. ES still pushing. Tally moving back up. I like that. I'd love to get a trade today. That'd be nice. I'd love to get one. I don't think I'm going to, which is fine. It's okay. I don't gotta trade every day. I don't have to trade every day. It's been slow for day trades for me this week, which is what are they doing with Carvana here? It just is whipping around. Where's my next target? I mean, they're free, so I might as well swing for the fences. I don't want to trend line. Boop. It's not hitting that. it's not hitting that. Dollar selling off. Well, that's going to be good for equities, which you are seeing play out right in front of you. That could also help bonds a little bit. Yeah, PLTs are still chilling, looking great. Less volatile today than I expected them to be. Much less volatility in the premiums than I expected, which is good. They're starting to settle in there. Some interesting NFP movement. What's the SPY actually up today? Because ES with rollover is going to look weird. 0.5%? Okay. Oh, that's Eversource. Carvana moving back up. Chegg looking all right. Let's see. New Year high today on what, Chris? What's the next data drop? Nothing today. Nothing today, but next week is huge. We got CPI, PPI, everything in that area. We got Fed meeting. It's gonna be nuts. We're gonna be covering a lot of that in depth in the video newsletter this weekend. So if you guys haven't downloaded the free ebook or have gotten onto the free newsletter, which is the same thing, just go to shortthevix.info and you guys are good to go. For SPY. Did it? Oh, yeah. Wow. That's interesting. It's very strange. The way that I trade now is so relaxed. Like, in the way that I just trade in general is so relaxed. Like, I don't even know what the SPY's at most of the time. Like, I know what ES is at because I trade ES. But, like, if the setups look good, I take them. I'm not really worried about what the SPY looks like. Which is, I think, very, very, very beneficial to the vast majority of you guys out there. Let's see. Uh, 15-minute supply and no, El Bago. Make sure that you, again, why are my BJ key levels not on here? What the hell happened to this? Oh wait, that's because it's over here and not here. That's why. What was on here? TLT. No. That's not the strategy at all, El Bago. Make sure you download the free ebook, and that video course is completely built for people like you. Once you see the back testing and exactly what I'm doing with it, you're gonna be like, oh my god, like it's just like the data behind it is just like irrefutable, and you'll see like I actually make it so that it's harder for it to work in the back test, so that the data is so strict. And once you implement it over time, which is what this game is all about, you just end up seeing great results. I mean, you guys have seen me do it on the Instagram, TikTok. Those trades are insane. Bottom tick, top tick, bing, bang, boom, done. Simple. Where's it at? El Bago, the link is at the top of the live chat, but I can send it in here for you as well. And then the code for 30% off is STV30. Coins running. That's nice. Yeah, coin running up there. I mean, I nailed Mara. I think my everything is still on here, isn't it? Yeah. So this is how I traded Mara. I could have easily held this for more, which is, I mean, I probably could have, but what were these up? 585, 600% for my entry down here. I'll take that, man, all the time. So that's fine. It's fine with me. I mean, I made 585%. Thanks. So that's nice. We've been talking about this one on the newsletter for weeks though. Same thing with this one. So if I pull up a firm here, you can see where I started talking about this, which was right in here. Right in here. So this was the day, the newsletter, that I said I was probably gonna miss it because I wasn't in on this break, and I was like, it's probably just gonna go without me. So could I have entered up here? Yes, but the risk would have been so much bigger down to this low that it wasn't worth taking it. It was worth taking it here. And the trade would have looked like this. It would have looked like an entry right here, stop below here, and you would have targeted probably this high right here, or this high for the first one, and then you would have targeted up here. So you would have been able to hit, let's say, in terms of risk to reward, 17 to 1. You're welcome. Like, I don't know what else to tell you here. I'm pissed that I didn't enter on that day and I just didn't see it, didn't have a price alert. With that swing trading system, I have to take that. So, bit upsetting, but it's all right. That would have been at least 1,500 to 2,000%. That was gonna be that one, at least. So, let's see if we can nail it with Carvana. Already scaled it out, made it super free. Now we're just sitting here. Back up over 100% on the Carvanas here. That's pretty cool. The Tesla one I don't want to take yet. The Tesla one isn't interesting to me enough yet. Let's see. Only 585%? Yeah, I know, man. Sorry. My bad. Oh, let's see. Let's give you a fun one here. We got some cool trades cooking. Just gonna let them go. See, but oh, Mara, that's okay. Still drilled it. ES just kind of pitter patter in here. All right, guys. It's 10:25. It's a Friday. We're probably gonna wrap it up here. For those of you guys that still need to hop into the day trading mastery course, I mean, there you guys go. You have all weekend to watch those videos to get prepared. I'll throw the link is already there. The link is already there for you guys. You want 30% off? You guys are good to go. Code's STV30. There you go. And then if you guys want those Apex accounts, the link is in my description as well. Yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys on Sunday. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Those of you guys that are coming to the video newsletter, that'll get emailed to you noon, and then we'll do it at 2. Wayne, I don't know what you're doing there, bud, but you're not following any rules. So, again, there's nothing here. So, that whole strategy is built for people like you. It's mind-numbingly simple, has 0 losing months, and it just prints. It just prints, man. So, I'll see you guys later. If you guys have any questions on it over the weekend when you guys are going through those videos, just message me. Other than that, team, peace!